Hello everyone, JD from JD Creative Arts. Welcome back to the studio. Today I just want to make a little quick video for some of you that may be in the middle of doing a painting. It has a lot of black in it like this one does and just happen to run out of black. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to make a couple of different versions of black yourself with paints that you already have. Okay, so let's look and see what we have. I put this is the dabble of just a blob of ivory black, and then I have cad yellow, bright red, and Prussian blue. So if you've got these three colors, just take them all. We're just going to eyeball it, and we're going to take them all in about equal proportions. There's your black, or your blue, and your yellow. Kind of mix those together a little bit. And then take your red, throw that in there, and then mix them all really, really well. We're going to put it over here closer to this one, and then we're going to mash it out. Okay, so this is the black that we made right here. This is the ivory black. This is the store-bought ivory black. We're going to mash it out as well. And just looking at them like that, you can see how similar they are in their coloring. So we'll take a little bit of this white, we'll rub it into this one, just so you can see. Just so you can see how close they are to each other. And then we'll take about the same amount and rub it over here. Okay, this is the one that we mixed. I put a little bit of white in it right here. This is the store-bought ivory black with a little bit of white in it. You can see how similar they are. So if you ever run out of black, but you still have some yellow, you still got the three primaries, yellow, red, and blue, you can make your own black. Or if you're one of those artists that want to work with as limited a palette as possible, this can cut down. This theoretically could cut you down to where you're only going to have 4 colors or 3 colors and white. So have your 3 primaries, and then you'll have your white. Because you can mix your browns and all that stuff just with the 3 primaries. Okay, so now we're going to talk about there's one color of black that to my knowledge is only offered by one brand. Okay, so I switched out my paper, and this is going to be how to make another form of black that, to my knowledge, is unique to the Bob Ross line of oil paint, and that's midnight black. And what's unique about it is it's not actually black. It's got a very, very deep purple undertone to it. I'll see if I can smash some out. You can look at it, you can kind of see. Let me get a little bit of this light right here. You can kind of see how kind of a purplish, I guess Payne's gray type color it is. So if you would like to make that black, midnight black, you'll take Alizarin crimson and phthalo green. You'll mix them up in about let's say about a 60-40 ratio, 60% alizarin crimson and 40% phthalo green. And you'll mix those up. And you can kind of play with this because that color mixture does make a very beautiful chocolate looking brown too. But you kind of play with it a little bit, and you'll come out with, here, I'll smash some of that out. and wipe my knife off right quick. And I'll take some of this actual midnight black, smash it out next to it, and you'll see that they are almost identical as to their colors. This is the actual midnight black. This is the one that we mixed up. We'll take a little bit of white, and I'll rub it right here. And you're gonna end up seeing some of that, a little bit of phthalo green, a little bit of that alizarin crimson in it. And then I'll take a little bit of the white and we'll rub it in this here. Not too much though, sorry. Take some of that out. You see, it's going to make kind of this Payne's gray color. I'll put some more up there because I think where I put it had a little bit. There we go. See, it has a. You can see how similar they are. This is the mixed one that we mixed, and this is the out of the tube. So if you're wanting to make midnight black, that would be how you do it, or make a color very similar to it. And I'll put the recipes for those of you that want to see them and write them down. I'll put the recipes down in the comments. All right, so I hope I helped some of you guys out there end up in a pinch and running out of black. That's two ways. That's one way to make. This is the way to make midnight black, and then there's a way to make a generic black, an ivory black, bone black, whatever. Use your three primaries to make the generic black, and then use alizarin crimson and phthalo green to make midnight black. All right, well, thank you all for coming to the studio. I hope I helped some of you out there. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Help grow the channel. And happy painting.